In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 19, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Ottawa Senators versus Vancouver Canucks. A pair of teams from north of the border that currently are outside the playoff picture take the ice in British Columbia to play the second game of a back-to-back set. The Ottawa Senators are on the road as they make the trip to face the Vancouver Canucks Tuesday night. Ottawa was in action against Seattle on the road Monday night in the front half of their back-to-back set. The Senators lost 5-4 in overtime to the Maple Leafs Saturday night at home in their previous contest. Vancouver hosted Dallas Monday night in the front game of their back-to-back set. The Canucks rolled Arizona 7-1 Thursday night. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Canucks have a 7-3 advantage, including a 6-2 win on the road in the first meeting this season on December 1, 2021. On the season, the Vancouver Canucks have a per-game scoring differential of 0.17. Even when playing at home, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.05 goals. Heading into this game, the Vancouver Canucks are the winners of each of their last 5 games. During this stretch, they have scored 26 goals, accounting for 74% of the scoring in these contests. On the other side, the Ottawa Senators have a per-game scoring differential of -0.53. Things haven't gone any better on the road as they losing road games by an average of -0.51 goals. As the Ottawa Senators get set to take on the Canucks, they have a below .500 record over their past 5 games, going 2-3. During this stretch, they have scored 15 goals, accounting for 47% of the scoring in these contests. I get the case to be made for an underdog in certain spots, and these kinds of prices aren't ones I usually associate with the Canucks. However, the Canucks got a massive win towards their playoff hopes on Monday, and while the back-to-back isn't ideal, the Canucks are the only team with something of substance to play for here. Look for the Canucks' hot offensive play to continue against a mediocre Senators goalie group. So the Vancouver Canucks money line is our full game side pick. Ottawa has seen the under go 42-30-3 in their 75 games on the year. The Senators have seen an average total of 5.93 goals per game on the year. That number climbs slightly to an average of 6.11 goals per contest as the road team this season. Vancouver comes in with the under having posted a 36-35-4 mark in their 75 games this season. We've seen the Canucks post an average total of 5.72 goals per game in their contests so far this season. That number drops slightly to an average of 5.57 goals per game as the home team, with Ottawa playing their third game in 4 nights and both teams logging the second game of a back-to-back situation. This one ends up falling under the number. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Anaheim Ducks. The Los Angeles Kings travel to take on the Anaheim Ducks with an overall record of 40-27. Placing them third in the Pacific. On the season, the Kings are an above .500 team in their 38 road games, posting a record of 21-11-6. Heading into the game, Los Angeles has struggled against Western Conference opponents with a mark of 17-21. The Anaheim Ducks host the Los Angeles Kings with an overall record of 30-33. Placing them 6th in the Pacific. In the Ducks matchup with the Kings, they will look to move above .500 at home. So far, they have posted a home record of 17-17-5. Heading into the game, Anaheim has had their problems against Western Conference opponents, with a mark of 15-24. The Kings are 2-6 in their last 8 Tuesday games and 7-1 in their last 8 games as a road favorite. The Ducks are 1-7 in their last 8 home games and 17-36 in their last 53 overall. The over is 5-2 in Kings' last 7 road games. The over is 5-1 in Ducks' last 7 overall. The road team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Anaheim Ducks did not have the season that they were originally hoping for, as they don't have much to play for the rest of the regular season. The Kings are still chasing the Oilers, and they will be able to take care of business against the Ducks in this game. The Los Angeles Kings need to take full advantage of games like this if they're going to make the playoffs, and they've had great success lately as a favorite. The Anaheim Ducks have nothing to play for at this point, and they look like a team that's ready for the season to end with losses in 16 of their last 18 tries. You could argue the Kings should be bigger favorites here, so the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. Coming into this game, the Kings have an over-under record of 33 to 42 to 2. When playing on the road, the over is hitting less than half the time, going 15 to 22 to 1. On the season, 47% of Los Angeles's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 47% of the scoring coming from the Kings. In Anaheim's 77 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 38 to 36 to 3. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing at home, going just 17 to 20 to 2. On the season, 53% of Anaheim's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 45% of the scoring coming from the Ducks. Given that neither team has benefited from strong goalie play, I see this matchup surpassing the posted betting line. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Columbus Blue Jackets versus San Jose Sharks. The Columbus Blue Jackets will conclude their 3-game road trip with this tilt against San Jose and are looking to close it with a win after losing the first 2. The San Jose Sharks are the coldest team in the NHL right now. They lost each of the last 10 games. These interconference rivals have met once this season, and Columbus won that game 6-4 at home. The Sharks were better in 6 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. Both teams have already been eliminated from the playoffs, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't expect an exciting game. It's hard to believe a team that is 0-6-4 opened as favorites. San Jose has been horrendous in that span, yet for some reason, Vegas believes they should be projected to win. Columbus sports a 3-6-1 record, which isn't amazing, but it's better than not winning a single game. San Jose has gotten poor goaltending from both their goalies. Their offense has scored 2 or fewer goals in 6 of those 10 games, and their defense is now without Erik Karlsson. It's not for certain that Columbus is going to win this game, but they have no business being the underdogs here. I get the case to be made for both sides here, but for me personally, the bottom line is that we're getting plus money to fade a team that's on a double-digit losing streak by backing Columbus and fading San Jose here. It's not like the Sharks need to snap this losing streak to keep playoff hopes alive. The Sharks are done, have been done for a while now, and shouldn't be favored anywhere. The Blue Jackets have been done for some time too and aren't the greatest road team, but there's no value with San Jose. The Columbus Blue Jackets should be able to come away with a win and hand the Sharks another loss. So the Columbus Blue Jackets money line is our full game side pick. San Jose has had poor goaltending for most of the season, while Columbus has been even worse and are currently ranked 29th in goals against per game. Columbus is bad at keeping the puck out of their own net, but they are ranked 13th in goals per game. Jack Roslovic has 7 points in his last 5 games, and Patrick Lane is always a threat to score goals. The Blue Jackets also have a pretty good defenseman named Zach Werenski who can contribute offensively. San Jose has their own talented players who can score goals. Timo Meier is a shooting machine and should see quite a few opportunities to find the back of the net. Brent Burns isn't the player he once was, but he's still a player who can jump into the play and create something. Considering they have nothing to play for, I expect to see a lot of shots and relaxed defenses in this one. The rivals combined for 10 goals in the lone head-to-head encounter this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have another high-scoring affair on Tuesday. The Blue Jackets are quite popular among the over-bettors because of their 46-25-5 over-under record. Columbus games against the Western Conference teams have been efficient of late. 7 of the last 10 went over. San Jose has one of the weakest offenses, but I am sure the Sharks will show their teeth against the Jackets. Both teams combined to score 10 goals in their first meeting, so it shouldn't shock anyone to see another high-scoring affair. It's hard to imagine this game without a ton of scoring chances and defensive breakdowns. When you take into consideration the goaltending situation for each team and that players that can score goals, the over should be able to hit before the second period is even done. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.